Hi, I'm Lexton.
And I'm Logan.
And we're here to talk to you about vaping.
Vaping has become an increasing problem with teenagers. Recently, teen drug use has gone up tremendously.
The lack of many harmful chemicals in vaping compared to regular smoking devices has led teens to think that vaping is completely safe. However, vape still contains nicotine, which can lead to long-term addiction.
Additionally, vaping can increase the risk of heart disease and cardiac arrest. It can also lead to high blood pressure, and it can also lead to collapsed lung disease.
Vaping has become a major problem in the US, and we need to figure out a way to stop it. So, Mr. McDade, how many kids in your school over time have used drugs?
We have, in the past, I came here in 2012, 2013, we had a pretty large concern because of our start time being late and kids having a lot of free time before school. So we actually did have a lot of kids that came to school under the influence, whether it was marijuana, possibly some sorts of speed, barbiturates, or also marijuana use, and tobacco use at that time. At that time, it was probably approximately, if there was 800 kids, I think I had it about 4% were active users. So you think about 32 kids that I could come down that were repeat offenders.
So how do vapes work?
Basically, a vape pen includes a heating coil powered by a rechargeable battery, which heats a pod that can be filled with nicotine, weed, or non-nicotine liquid. Then the vapor enters the user's body. The contents of the vape is put into the bloodstream, causing a high, while the user exhales water vapor. Flavored vapes include certain flavors in the nicotine pods, so when the vapor is inhaled, the user tastes the flavor. Flashy marketing, colorful advertisements, and sometimes even actor endorsements can make kids want to vape.
However, Juul is trying to stop kids from vaping. Recently, the Juul founder has removed several flavored vapes as they appeal to teen drug users. In addition, they are also trying to discourage teens from using their products.
We embrace appropriate regulation, and we have acted voluntarily to restrict our own practices in service of public health goals. These actions included unilaterally ceasing sale of certain products to retail stores, investing our own funds to drive retailer compliance, and proactively advocating for raising the legal age to buy our own products. We believe that if the steps we have already taken became the category-wide standard, it would go a long way to driving down underage access and usage of vapor products.
While e-cigarettes are a much safer alternative to regular cigarettes, they are still highly dangerous.
Nicotine is a very dangerous chemical. It has the power to cause addiction, which changes the brain to make it think that it actually needs the chemical. Going through nicotine withdrawals is very painful, and a single puff of smoke from nicotine can cause long-term addiction.
With all the problems that vaping can cause at a young age, it is not safe for teenagers.
As we set out, she began to cough, to complain of pain in her chest when she took a deep breath, and to shiver like she was running a fever. She also admitted to me that she had been vaping. What started as an exciting rite of passage turned into a terrifying near-death experience that involved a week-long hospital stay where my daughter went from a healthy, vibrant 18-year-old to a patient who needed rapidly increasing amounts of oxygen and medications to treat her declining health.
One of the biggest problems with vapes is that people don't know what they're inhaling.
A lot of people who vape don't know how much nicotine they're consuming. A single vape pod is the nicotine equivalent of 20 entire cigarettes.
There's little to no visual difference between no-nic and nicotine vape pods. On top of that, most people don't know how much 6% nicotine really is.
Whether a vape pod is nicotine or no nicotine, it still contains at least a trace of nicotine. The only difference is that no-nic pods contain a mixture of other drugs that are possibly more harmful than nicotine itself, which is why teenagers cannot be misled, as any type of vape that will make the user feel buzzed is a dangerous vape. What do you do if you have a student patient that has been vaping?
So if we have a kid that's been vaping, we usually bring them in here. We try to see what they were vaping, and then I always take their vital signs, and then I try to educate them about vaping.
THC is the chemical marijuana that makes you high, and Joel sells THC pods.
The National Institute on Drug Abuse states that THC used by teens can cause visual impairments and impaired learning. In addition, regular cannabis users can develop cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome.
This can cause severe nausea, vomiting, and dehydration, sometimes resulting in hospitalization.
While THC pods are more harmful than nicotine, they are harder to obtain since it's impossible to buy them from regular drugstores.
Vaping can cause negative changes in teens in both the short term and in the long term, and thus should never be used.
Teen vaping is a large problem in the US and it needs to be addressed.
That's why it should be in the 2020 election.